What is up, nerds? It's me, your buddy pal, Hey Archer. Welcome back to Nerd Affiliated, or more specifically, welcome back to the real Nerdbuster section of the channel. We have a fun unboxing, something different today. We're actually doing our very first card break. So let's roll that intro.
Who you gonna call?
All right, if you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the bell to get notified every time we open the box cutter, but more specifically, do unboxings and more fun stuff here on the channel. So this here is, like I said, something different. We have a tarot card, whatever you want to call it, pack here to unbox. This one I learned about on Ghostbusters news, and I was like, oh, that's cool, that's fun. Something to add to your collection or your display, and very on brand for Ghostbusters. So saw it, waited for it to kind of come down on sale. It did on Amazon. Link will be down below. It's an affiliate link, so it helps the channel out. But figured the time was now, a little bit after Halloween, but still in that spooky season. So let's take a look at this and see what it comes with. So if you're not familiar, this is actually the same company that came out with the Ghostbusters Ultimate Visual Guide. So I'm already a big fan of the company, but you see here on the front, we have a picture from Ghostbusters 1, or in the spirit of Ghostbusters 1. You have the four guys on the roof with Zool and the Terror Dog fighting Stay Puft. On the side just tells you what it is. And then on the back here, it has a couple cards there and a description of what you're going to get. So yeah, let's cut her open and see what we got. I don't even know if I'm cutting this open correctly, since I never do card break videos. All right, so as we open it up, you have a guidebook here on the front, but taking this out, and we have our cards, because it almost fall out, here in the center. Cards come out. Wow, this is a lot of cards. Okay. I did not expect that. Yeah, so on the back here, you have the temple that appeared in the first movie, and this is what we're dealing with. It's a lot of cards. We'll see if we get through all of it. I don't know if this is primarily going to be just GB1 influenced. I imagine there's GB2 in this as well, just because of the sheer number of cards. I could be wrong, but we'll take a look and see what we have. So first one up is blank. I don't know what that means. All right, so then we have a Stay Puft Marshmallow. We have 9 of marshmallows. Okay, so these are numbered. So this one is Janine, and she is eating some Stay Puft marshmallows in a cup of hot chocolate. I primarily also, I should note, wanted these for the art. I just assumed these would all be pretty cool, because like I said, I saw some of them on Ghostbusters news. All right, we have Slimer here, also eating some puffs. So we have a countdown going on here. 7 of marshmallows. 6 of marshmallows. So here you have Ray just thinking about those marshmallows, which is funny because that's probably what he was thinking when he called on Stay Puft in the movie. He had marshmallows on his brain. What's cool here is they're all also this like green complexion, like all the characters. We have a shot here of Stay Puft going down the streets of Manhattan, which I don't think you got in the movie. So again, that's kind of fun. if you can think about it from the perspective of concept art. I think you just saw him from like over the city, but you didn't see him from like inside of buildings, if I remember. Got Peter just got marshmallowed. Stay Puffed ad. All right. Ray Stantz eating marshmallows. Again, a lot of Ray and marshmallows here. We have Dana Barrett, her marshmallows. Oh, nice. So we have the couple from the beginning of the movie, when Peter is giving them the test to see if they have any psychic abilities, and that card was actually the changing canon. One of the cards was actually a singular marshmallow. All right, so those were all the numbered ones. We have the Knight of Marshmallow, which is the concierge from when they do their first job. All right, so we have the answer. We actually are getting movie 2 characters as well. So we have Dana here with Baby Oscar and Dr. Poha, but this is like possessed by Vigo, Dr. Poha, so that's pretty cool. I said pretty cool a lot so far. I'm gonna try to calm that down. King of Marshmallows, all right. I'm loving this marshmallow theme. I think I said that before, but still. The crossing of the streams. There you go. That could be, actually by the sheer number of streams, there's 10 of them here. That could very well be from Afterlife. We have 9 streams in front of their lockers, and of course the pole there. 8 streams in front of Winston, right? Again, the artwork is pretty good on these. Oh, when in part 1, when all the dead start to rise, including this lady's fur coat. That's cool. Like that. That's awesome there. Spangler in front of the, or just watching the streams. It's great. The train from part 2. For them on the roof blasting, right? That could have been anything, actually, from any movie. 4 of them just going at it. 3 of them trying to get Slimer. Although Slimer's not in the photo, but that's the scene from the movie. When they got Slimer, right? Again, from the first movie, that hotel. Page of streams. So we have Egon just opening a box of streams, apparently. All right. The Central Park jogger. That one, nice. Library Ghost, who is to be featured in the current HasLab that's going on as you guys watch this stream, or at the time of recording, I should say. Because if you're watching this after December, the HasLab is now gone. But yeah, Library Ghost there. The mayor in his office. Oh, and the streams in that too. Because it's the king of streams. And she had streams in hers. Got some traps now. 2 in the box should be shipping in the next week and a half, 2 weeks, at the time of recording this. Traps themselves. We'll just have Ada traps. Egon on there. Seven traps. So something I think Jason over at Ghostbusters News mentioned was that, oh, it's cool, the trap pattern on the subway. Something he mentioned was you can potentially take some of these cards and display them in a frame or something, like as your own Ghostbusters art in your display. So this is from outside the building. 4 traps there on the ground. Building of the first movie. You have like almost a blueprint of a trap. Actually, you know, this could be cool. Depending on how you're going to display your 2 in the box, you can have that there. Have 3 traps, the actual pedal as well. Yeah, it's the first time we've seen a pedal in this unboxing. We got Ray with 2 traps. Singular trap. Nice. You got Louis Tully there as he's being interrogated. Again, the HasLab currently in its backing stage. So if that does back, you're getting the very first Louis Tully figure in the Plasma series. And once again, we have Dr. Poha again on New Year's. Unless this is somebody from the first movie party, but it looks like Toha. Poha. I'm saying Toha. I was waiting for this one. I knew it was going to happen. We have the ghost from Ray's dream, aka the Dream Ghost, Queen of Traps. Very applicable here, the King of Traps, the actual containment unit, trap of all traps. I like that. That's a good pick. These are also very durable cards. Like they're really thick. I like the size too. So now we have wands. 10 of wands. So tarot cards, it seems, are similar to like a deck of actual cards. Kings, queens, aces, and then the numbers. Didn't know that. Yeah. So now we're in the wand stage. The wands coming out the back of the Ecto-1. I think this is the first Ecto-1 now we've seen in this unboxing. So now we have Spangler reaching for the wands in the back of the Ecto-1. Could be a 1A as well. Who knows? Spangler just working on a wand there. Yeah. We have 5 hands with wands. Could be the second movie, because technically Tully was outside blasting as well. Not at the same time, but you had 5 wands going. Well, no, because you had the slime blowers. So maybe Afterlife? I'd say that. But we haven't seen anything Afterlife so far in this deck, so who knows? We have 3 wands, 2 wands in that blueprint style like we saw with the trap earlier. And Venkman with the singular wand. So, to repeat what I said earlier, if you haven't noticed, all the human characters have that green color to them, which is very nice. So I like that. All right, next up, Page of Wands. Good shot there of Winston. Yeah, that could be a fun display if you just have the 4 characters in a frame, and this is where you have your pack. And then you have the blueprints as well. The Knight of Wands, which is the cab driver ghost. Once again, you have somebody here who did not really interact with what they're in the picture of, but it's fine. And then, nice, we have Dana here, Dana Barrett, holding a TV and a wand. But on there is the commercial. Let's see if I can focus on that. The commercial for the Ghostbusters from the first movie. You know, something I'm debating cosplaying too is that quote-unquote uniform, the suits with the lab coat, and then a couple of the, like a sniffer. I think they have a trap in it. Maybe something else. I bought a lab coat already for that reason, but just haven't done it. And then the King of Wands, we have Spangler once again, but now he's holding not just a wand, but a PKE meter. That's a great photo, or image. All right, now we have the world. I think the page was one, and then now we have the world. So these are like the first couple I've now seen that you don't see like in a deck of cards. So I don't know what that means, but Oscar is the world. And sidebar, really shame. It's a shame they've not used Oscar in Afterlife or in Frozen Empire. Like, I don't know why that's not a thing. Should be. All right, Judgment. A very applicable here, Mr. Walter Peck, shutting it down at the containment unit with Peter Venkman here. Very applicable. I've said that phrase probably a lot in this unboxing as well, so I apologize. Now we have the sun, and this is Ray in the passenger seat holding a PKE meter in the Ecto-1. I don't think that was a scene either in the movie. More so in Frozen Empire when they were chasing the sewer dragon, which I also don't know why they didn't have any kind of PKE or show how they were able to find the sewer dragon or follow it while it was underground in the sewers, but whatever. And now we have a more traditional look at the library ghost. This is the moon. So it has the moon phases in the background, and you see the boys looking at her again. First appearance of a ghost. And first appearance of the boys seeing a ghost in the first movie. Wait, because you did not see the library ghost when she scared the librarian. So yes, that's the first ghost and their first encounter with the ghost. We have the star, which yes, she is Janine answering all the phones in Ghostbusters HQ. Might be our first Janine card? Question mark? Oh, no, we had one when we first started. All right, so now we have them on the roof of Dana's apartment, and they're going into Gozer's temple. This is the tower card. Now we have the devil, Stay Puft, coming down the street with the terror dogs in tow. This one's called Temperance. Winston there. I think if, of the singular Ghostbuster cards, between the two I've seen of Winston, I like the other one better. This is a good one. I like the other one better. It'd be fun. I mean, you can't get all four now because sadly Harold has passed. But that would have been so cool to have the actors sign each of these cards. That would have been fun. Now we have Death. So we actually have Gozer with one of the terror dogs here. All right. We have the Scoleri brothers, the Hangman card. And it's the two of them. Inverse it. I'm curious if in tarot the Hangman card is meant to be a card that's like kind of inverted. This one's not fully because, you know, the hanged man is only written one way. But I wonder if that's a thing. Justice. We have Judge Stephen Wixler calling order in the court. Slimer and 4 Busters. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Something I want to double check actually. Yeah. So Gozer and the Scalaries, although like humanoid characters, they're not green like all the other human characters so far. The only green ghost we've seen is Slimer. So that's cool. I like that they kind of kept that theme going. They're hermit. Yeah, it makes sense. Spangler would be a hermit. This looks like it could be, you know, after Ghostbusters 2. Looks a little bit older in this card than the other ones. Next up, we have Strength and the 4 boys in front of the Statue of Liberty with looks like we only have packs. No, they're not wearing slime ballers, just proton packs. Still good card. And now we have the Ecto 1 going down the street. This is the Chariot. I don't know those 2 ghosts. We have the lovers, Dana and Peter, in front of her refrigerator. If you remember, that was the first time that we saw the Temple of Gozer in the first movie. And now we have the Hierophant, if I'm saying that correctly. This is one of the Terror Dogs in front of Tully and Dana. I kind of wish they were the lovers card, but alas, here we go. The Emperor, now we have Vigo. It's the first time that we're seeing Vigo in this deck. The River of Slime. Approaching the end. Just a handful left. We have the Empress, which is Dana Barrett, but as she's possessed. And she's holding a bow from her cello. Nice touch there. Again, she is, although possessed, she is still green because she is technically still human at this point. So I'm guessing this next card would be Tully Lewis. Oh, it is the High Priestess. So I'm wondering if this is Dana's Terror Dog. So low now. We only have 2 cards left. First up, the Magician. And that's Louis Tully in front of some papers of the traps, the wand, Stay Puffed, some streams. And then the last card in the deck, the Fool. We have Peter, and looks like he is potentially drunk with a bottle or a flask in his hand. It is definitely a bottle of like whiskey. So that's cool. That's great. That's a lot of fun. As I mentioned, you know, you can use these in a number of different ways, but something I would probably do if I, you know, depending on what my display looks like, is have the singular busters. Like I would have that kind of laid out or framed up, and then I would have the, what do you call it? The blueprint style cards I'd have those framed up with like the trap and the PKE and all that. Let's see. You know, as I'm going through these cards, I don't remember seeing this one before. The wands. The 4 of them looking up as they're shooting off. Did we see that before? I don't think we did. Yeah, so I would I didn't see another one of Ray I'd have out. So maybe, you know, I'd have, if I could frame these up, you know, have these 4 of the fellas up there. Yeah, maybe I'd switch this one for this one, so they're all like in their flight suits. Yeah, I could do something like that. But as I was saying before, with the kind of like blueprint style, you know, you can have these 2 on display of the Spangler wand or the Utrona wand or the thrower, however you want to call it, and the traps. I wish there was a proton pack one though. There's no proton pack one. Even if it was like the proton pack on its own without the wand. But that kind of sucks. Wish you had that. But yeah, if you do want to learn, you know, about this stuff, there is the handbook here. Tells you about every single card, what you need to know. And I guess there's an upright and inverse option. So let me know your thoughts on these here. I actually had a lot of fun going through these cards. I do have the plan of displaying these somehow. Not sure how. In the new setup, I have not talked to you guys in a pre-recorded video since moving, but we're in a new setup, new house. So as I try to figure out like my nerdy display, I do want to figure out a way how to display these cards. But hopefully the next time we do something like this in a not like cosplay or toy realm, I would love to get the Spirit Guide. Tobin Spirit Guide looks amazing. Seeing unboxings of it. Not the same company, that's from Magnolia, but I would love to have that. I don't know if we could do a full like page by page with it, but it looks like a lot of fun. So I would like to have that with these and a proton pack and some other things on display. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But let me know down below if you're gonna pick these cards up. A link will be down below to the Amazon link. So if you do want to get yourself a set, they are on sale at the time of recording this. If you use that link, helps the channel out. It's an affiliate link. Thank you in advance. Air to live every Thursday, 8:15ish p.m. here on Nerd Affiliated. And hopefully coming soon, once again, Nerdy Coffee will make its re-emergence, reappear, rise from the dead here on the channel. Stay tuned for that. We also have the New York Comic Con video coming at some point. I swear to God, I've been editing that thing little by little. But I'm gonna release this one first. Like, comment, subscribe, talk to all you nerds in the next video. Peace.